Greetings, everyone. This is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, the founder of the Digital Domination Tribe. Back at you with another video on this Wednesday. This will be a tech tool, digital tool, informative video to talk about some things that can benefit you as a digital creator and someone who navigates the digital landscape. Just recently, within the past week, I was introduced to Leonardo.AI. Leonardo.AI is a graphic generating tool which uses AI at its base to allow you to prompt and create and generate images, graphics, create video, actually AI video, and thus and so. It's a really great tool. It's similar to Midjourney. Some may be more familiar with Midjourney, or you may be familiar with DALL on ChatGPT. And I downloaded this app, Leonardo.AI, because I've seen people on social media who create these amazing graphics where they take themselves and put themselves in certain backgrounds and certain scenarios. You may see the Tupac, the Biggie, the Martin Luther King videos that's floating out, which is using AI to bring these deceased individuals back to life and put them into modern context to do some interesting things. And there's some controversy around that about the ethics of um, putting these deceased individuals in certain modern situations and manipulating their words to say certain things that they probably would not have said in life or now. So it is some ethical questions around that, particularly with Martin Luther King. I've seen some very interesting videos made with Martin Luther King image and likeness, saying things that I know the good Dr. King would not say, but that's another issue, the ethics side of it. But just getting back to the functionality of it, that these tools are allowing anyone and everyone, whether you are graphically inclined or not, to create some very well polished, professional type images and to create some assets that you can use in your digital creation and content creation and in your digital marketing presentations. It's really amazing. So I downloaded this Leonardo.AI because I'm not a graphic designer by education or even by self education or any type of practice. I use Canva a lot to create my graphical assets, and Canva has done really well for me. If you are not familiar, Canva is a tool that allows you to use pre-made templates and other designs to fill in the blanks, if you will, to make things your own and to create some really amazing graphics. So that's something that I use a lot. And AI is being integrated into Canva as well, where you can prompt now and it will create things for you. Um, ChatGPT also has DALL-E, and it's integrated kind of into the main ChatGPT interfaces I'm seeing, where you can prompt it to create some amazing things for you. But even with all of that, this as ChatGPT and AI is still imperfect technology, at least is my experience, that some of the graphics that I have created, some of the graphics that I have created and have seen others created come out kind of imperfect, if you will. And sometimes you have to iterate the prompts and no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean do this. No, change that, polish that. Don't put 3 arms on the person. Don't give them 15 fingers. I mean, I've seen some very weird stuff in AI graphic design. So it's imperfect technology, but at its best, it does some amazing graphic designs. So I will be continuing my journey with Leonardo.AI, and I will give updates and I will share some designs that I have made with it. and let you see the potential of what this tool can do. But if you are a digital marketer, or if you're a content creator, or you're doing anything on the digital landscape, this is something for your consideration to look into. The whole AI graphic design. Some of my friends who are traditional graphic designers who have literally gone to college for this and have put skin in the game and have been in the field themselves for, a decade or more, they're not the biggest fans of Canva. They're not the biggest fans of this AI generated graphics. And for obvious reasons, this is their career, this is their field, this is what they do. So this emerging technology kind of knocks on their door of their employment and their money making. So very understandable. But back to a point, if you are a digital creator and you are working on this digital landscape, these tools, and I think they're gonna work the kinks out, and they're gonna get better and better and better. And one day, this may be all you need. I don't know how that plays into the future of professional graphic designers, but this technology can get to a point of effectiveness where you can have an idea in your mind and you can prompt it correctly and give the context and all of the data, and your app, your AI, produces the image that you need perfectly. And therefore, you just bypass the graphic designer. You just bypass paying someone, hundreds of dollars maybe to create something. I mean, what if this gets to the point where you are a self-published author and your next book cover, instead of going to a traditional designer for your book cover and your layout, you just prompt it in the AI, and AI gives you a polished professional book cover, the spine and the back, in minutes, in seconds. Wouldn't that be something? So there's a lot with that, as far as what does that do for the professional graphic designers and their career and their employability in the future. uh, there's still kinks in it in the present dispensation of time, but I still love it and I still use it. I like to still have hands on with my stuff myself. The majority of my stuff I do hands on myself, and then the other stuff that's above my pay grade, I outsource that work to a professional graphic designer. Like, I have my latest book, Digital Domination, that's coming out. I used AI. I prompted it and put in the information of what the book title should be, what the cover should look like, the spine, the back, thus and so. And I said, give me a mock up of this. And AI Chat GPT gave me a very beautiful front cover, spine, and back. But I'm going to take that mock up and I'm going to take it to a professional graphic designer, see? And then I'm going to let them polish it and tweak it and make it perfect. So, AI, Leonardo, and ChatGPT and Canva AI could possibly be used in that kind of way as well, where you don't cut out the professional graphic designer, but you can have it come up with a mock-up and some iterations of that mock-up. And therefore, when you go to your graphic designer, you're not just talking, ideas out of your mind that has no visual component to, but you can say, these are the mock-ups that look very near what I want, but they're not perfect. Can you take this and make it perfect? And therefore, you made the graphic designer work easier, and he's able to work smarter, not harder, because he's not coming from the ground up. I've done that with several different things, where I started it with AI but ended it with a professional graphic designer. So in the current, that may be something that you may want to look into. Use it to create the mock-ups and then take it to your professional. Just thoughts. And some things I do use it for exclusive. Like, if Like if I'm just really pressed and I need to make some memes, or I got some quotes that I want to take from a blog post that I wrote, or a transcript from a YouTube video like I'm doing right here, and I feed it into AI and I say, hey, these are three quotes from my recent blog post, my podcast, or my YouTube video. I need you to create three memes, and these is what I need the memes to look like, and these are the dimensions of the meme, and this is what the background should look like, thus and so and so. And then it'll spin out three memes right quick. And so instead, even though I know how to make my own memes, it just saved me a lot of time instead of going into Canva, trying to find the right template, trying to find the right colors, trying to do this and do that. I got three memes. So in some instances, I will use those graphic designs to streamline my process, because I may have a lot going on and I just need those three memes right now. I don't have time to research and build and recreate and tweak. Just give it to me right now. So that's just some things I wanted to put on the table on this Tech and Tool Wednesday for you to think about in your digital journey. Check out Leonardo.AI. They do have a free version, but as in all things, you get all the bells and whistles when you pay for it. Check out Midjourney. I don't know what the current status of Midjourney is. I've never used it, but I'm familiar with it. Know it does some graphic designs things as well. Also, you can also use good old handy Chat GPT to create some graphics and some things and see what comes out. Remember, it's still emerging technology, so it's not perfect, but it does great when it does everything right. So this is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. Check me out at digitalmarketingwithmustafa.com, my one-stop shop, my videos, my podcast, my blog, my books. You can consult with me. Check me out. See you next time. Peace.